It's on you. Go ahead.
So,
Matt, how was it getting out to see the Cardinal fans at a place like this?
Yeah, it's really cool. We were in Memphis last night, and the turnout was great. And we're expecting another big turnout today in the two stops that we're hitting, and it's just cool. It's cool to see the Cardinal Nation come out and support the team, and this signifies start of the season basically. So the guys are going to be heading down to spring training in a few weeks, and. But it's exciting to see all the love that the fans give the Cardinals, and it should be an interesting season. But I think the team's going to surprise a lot of people.
I was just going to ask you about this season, man. A couple moves here and there, and then everybody's talking about this rebuild. Just talk about what you're seeing from the team.
Yeah, I think I think Chaim Bloom's doing a great job. He's finally getting to be able to do what he wants to do with the team, and you're seeing that like you said, like the few moves that have taken place so far. But like I said, I think the team is they're very confident, they're young, a lot of talent, and I think they're ready to shock some people.
A lot of opportunities out there for the younger players.
Yeah, I think it's kind of cool to. It's kind of cool for these guys, to get their shots, and it's going to be cool to see them take them and run with it. So I just think it's going to be an interesting season. I think it's going to be a fun season, and like I said, I think the guys are confident and eager to get the season rolling.
When you guys pull up to cities like this and just seeing the fan support, let's talk about what that means for this organization.
Yeah, it's huge. It shows how storied the organization is. What it means to put the birds on the bat on the chest, and to be able to put it on and wear it proudly and go out there and just they play the game the right way. They draft guys. They know how to draft guys, and they bring guys in that are ready to contribute from day one. And but it's exciting.
I guess when people ask you about your career, you get a lot of questions about the home run off Kershaw in the playoffs.
Yeah, it's that one ranks up there, number one for me, outside of winning the World Series and everything. But no, it's I still watch a highlight of that, quite often. So to see the arms go up in the air, jumping up and down, going down the first base line, and then rounding the bases, celebrating with my teammates after a touch home plate. It's I'm getting chills right now thinking about it. It's one of the coolest baseball moments that I've been a part of. So it was awesome.
Good. What has kind of been your off-season focus?
Just fine-tuning a lot of things, just moving better in my mechanics, working on my pitches, getting their movement profiles down the way I want them, and just getting more consistent overall.
I mean, this is stop two for you guys on this road trip. Just talk about what it's like getting out and being a part of the Cardinals organization, seeing all the fans.
Yeah, this is fantastic. I mean, I doubt any other organization has a turnout like we do, especially in the surrounding states. It's great to see everybody come out and I'm so excited for the season to start, and it's kind of the beginning of almost spring training, you could say, and it gets everybody fired up for the start of the season, so it's nice.
Just the opportunity for younger players in the organization right now. What are your thoughts on the off season, what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I think it's going to be great. I think we're going to surprise a lot of people this year. And it's cool getting to play in the big leagues with a lot of the guys you came up with, and because you're already so close with them. So the team camaraderie is really, really good, and I think that just is going to add to the product on the field.
I mean, as you mentioned, spring training is coming up. What's some stuff that you want to work on before you head down?
Yeah, I just want to be consistent, I think I had some really, really good outings last year and some bad ones, and I think if I can just have the really good happen more often and just know the kind of product you're putting out on the field every day, that's just going to help me overall win a spot. And that's the goal, make the team out of camp and stay there all year.
Right, what has been kind of your off-season focus this year?
I say the biggest thing is just building strength, working out a lot, throwing a lot, just doing whatever I can to keep my body in the best shape I can going into spring.
It's the second stop on the road trip for you guys. Just talk about what it's like being out among the fans and seeing Cardinal Nation.
It's cool. It's I mean, the Cardinals fan base is huge, so it's great to be able to go around to these cities and talk to people and meet the fans and interact and sign some stuff. So it's been a great experience so far. It's a lot of fun.
Just looking back a little bit on your 2025 season, how did you feel about the way that went for you?
I felt good. I felt like it was a great year. I felt like put up good numbers, but also I felt good. And, the body felt good, and I felt consistent. And that was the biggest thing I wanted going into that season, was being consistent.
Spring training is right around the corner. What's some stuff that you want to work on before you head out?
Yeah, always trying to fine-tune some things. I'd say specifically one thing I want to get better at is two-strike execution. Just felt like I left a few strikeouts on the table last year. With some better executed pitches, I think I could have put them away. So just a little extra focus on that this year.
I feel like there's a lot of opportunity in the organization right now with the direction they're taking.
Yeah, there's a ton of opportunity. I think there's a bunch of guys that have a ton of talent and kind of going to be their shot to show what they got. And I think there's a really high ceiling with this team, and if everything clicks, I think it's going to be a good year.
What are just your thoughts on joining the Cardinals in the offseason and what you've seen so far?
Yeah, I'm super pumped to be here. I enjoy my time with the Red Sox, so I'm super thankful that I got to, do the things that I did and made some dreams come true. And now I'm ready to get to work. And I'm super pumped just to be with the Cardinals because how close I am to home. Go from an 18-hour drive up to Boston to now a 7.5-hour drive. So my family's super excited. I'm excited about it. It's a great fan base. Ready to get going.
Talk about the fan base. Second stop on the road trip for you guys. Let's talk about what you've seen out from the fans since you've been on the bus.
Yeah, it's been great. Everybody's been awesome. What's really cool is just how much they are invested in us. They're coming up. They know all about us without any introductions, and that's fun to see even outside of the city of St. Louis. So just having everybody here out of state is really cool.
What's been your focus this offseason?
Trying to be healthy. Trying to do things that I can take into the season to remain healthy. And never really dealt with injuries in my pro career until this past year, and so I don't ever want to deal with them again. So trying to strengthen my shoulders, strengthen everything, so that when I get out there and I'm in the 7th inning and I want to throw my hardest pitch of the day, there's nothing holding me back.
Spring training is right around the corner. What's some stuff that you want to work on before you guys head out?
Same thing, just being healthy. I'm working on some pitches, really trying to develop into a veteran starter. Still the new guy, still a rookie. I come over, I feel like I'm one of the older guys on the team, but I'm still new in the league, and I just want to go out and make it look easy to get big league hitters out.
Just what has kind of been your off-season focus this year, boys?
The biggest thing for me, just my overall strength and just, working on my quickness, for both first and third base, and just becoming a better base runner and all that. So, just trying to, and on the offensive side, just get the ball in the air more and try to get the power numbers up. So.
I mean, it's the second stop for you guys on the Caravan trip. Just talk about what you've seen from Cardinals Nation since you've been on the bus.
Oh, it's been so much fun, meeting all the fans, everything. I've always heard great things, and it's been a blast so far. And I love meeting everybody, all the questions that they have, and I love the support that they give us and everything. And I think it's going to be an exciting year. We got such a young group and everything, so I think it's going to be fun.
How excited were you to have an opportunity to join the Cardinals when you were traded, by the Red Sox, being from South Haven?
Oh, I was super excited. It was kind of crazy how it all happened. One of the Cardinals were one of the teams I always watched growing up. Watching Bulls and everything. So it was a special moment. I immediately called my family. And I was super excited. So.
I mean, spring training is right around the corner. What's some stuff that you want to work on before you head out?
The biggest thing for me is just continue to get stronger and my quickness, just get faster and everything. So, when I'm down in spring training, just my overall plate discipline, and I feel like, just drawing more walks, hitting the ball in the air more, getting my pitch to the head, and just continue to get better on the defensive side. I feel like I made some strides this past year, but not where I need to be on third base or first base, to just continue to make strides and see where it takes me. So.
I feel like with the direction of the franchise, there's a lot of opportunity right now for younger players such as yourself.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's and it's an exciting time too. We have such a young and great group. We're eager to get after it and everything. And there's a lot of opportunity out there. But I'm just trying to focus on what I can control and just do my part and just see where it goes.
Well, how much do you enjoy this chance to get out, visit with fans, Cardinal Nation?
It's always super exciting for me. I've done these for a long time, and even when I was a young kid like these guys, it's always kind of that time of the season where you're starting to get a little excited about spring training again, and as a player, you're chomping at the bit to get back down into the warm weather and get outside again. And so for all of us, it's good to visit with some of the fans and kind of get that energy going again and get ready for the season.
You talked about it. This team is young coming into this season. Just talk about what you're seeing from the Cardinals with the roster moves that they're making.
Well, as a former pitcher, I like the fact that they are amassing some young pitching. That's always important for any somewhat younger team, and so I like to see that. It's exciting to see some of the arms they're getting, and a lot of those guys are going to be able to contribute in some fashion, and it's exciting to kind of see where it goes.
Good. Awesome stuff. Oh, well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
One more. You had a nephew that played here.
Yeah,
Drew. What did Drew tell you about Arkansas State or the Jonesboro area?
I don't remember any specifics about the area, but I know he really enjoyed his time here. We grew up in southern Indiana, and the Midwest is kind of where our family's always been, and we all have gone out farther and come back. And so for him to stay somewhat close to home, the people are very similar anywhere in the Midwest, and we've always been comfortable around nice people, genuine people, and he always had great things to say about his time here.
So you're from Indiana. Yeah. National championship tonight. Who you got?
Yeah, I definitely have Indiana. We will see, though.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.